Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a silent destroyer that could be costing you thousands and wrecking your property's value. You can see a broken window. You can smell a water leak. But what about overgrowth? It's sneaky. It creeps up on you, and by the time you notice it, the damage is often already done. That oak tree in the backyard might look majestic, but its roots could be slowly cracking your foundation. That beautiful ivy climbing your wall, it could be trapping moisture and rotting the siding right off your house. And those overgrown shrubs, they're the perfect hiding spot for pests that are just waiting to move in. The truth is, overgrowth isn't just an aesthetic problem. It's a serious financial threat. It destroys property value, attracts pests, creates massive liability risks, and leads to incredibly expensive emergency repairs. So, what exactly counts as overgrowth? We're talking about any vegetation that's grown beyond its intended space. Think tree branches hanging over your roof, vines covering your walls, overgrown bushes blocking windows, or even just a lawn that's gotten out of control. Now, this damage doesn't happen overnight. It follows a predictable timeline. Let's break it down. In the first 6 months, you're in stage 1, early overgrowth. Things just start to look a bit unkempt. Branches begin to overhang the roof, vines start their climb, and your curb appeal takes a small hit. At this point, the damage is mostly aesthetic. It looks neglected, but the real trouble hasn't started yet. Then comes stage 2, from about 6 months to a year and a half. This is moderate overgrowth. Now, those branches are hanging heavily on your roof. Vines are firmly attached to the walls. Roots are beginning to push against your foundation. You'll start to see clogged gutters, maybe some small cracks in the concrete, and definitely an increase in pests. This is where the structural and pest issues really begin to take hold. After 18 months, you've entered stage 3, severe overgrowth. This is the danger zone. Tree roots are now actively cracking your foundation. Vines have penetrated the walls, causing rot and moisture damage. Heavy branches are breaking shingles and damaging the roof. Your windows and doors might be blocked, and you likely have a full-blown pest infestation inside the property, leading to mold and widespread moisture issues. The damage is severe, and the repair bills are going to be huge. Let's get specific about the kind of damage we're talking about. First, foundation and structural damage. Tree roots are naturally drawn to moisture, and your foundation is a prime target. As they grow, they can crack concrete, lift and shift the entire foundation, and create gaps that let water seep in. The result? Cracks in your interior walls, doors that won't close properly, and a basement that floods. Foundation repair is one of the single most expensive fixes a property owner can face. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars. Next up, your roof and gutters. Overhanging branches drop leaves and debris, which clog your gutters. When water can't drain, it backs up and leaks into your attic, rotting the wood and causing water damage. Branches also scrape and damage shingles, creating easy entry points for pests like squirrels and raccoons to get into your attic. A small roof leak can quickly spread, affecting your insulation, electrical systems, and the structural integrity of your home. Then there's your siding and walls. Those charming climbing vines are a nightmare for your home's exterior. They attach themselves with tiny rootlets that trap moisture against the siding. This leads to wood rot, crumbling mortar on brick, and compromised insulation. Once the siding starts to rot, that decay spreads to the structural framing underneath. Replacing siding and framing is another expensive, time-consuming job. And we can't forget about pests. Dense, overgrown vegetation is a 5-star resort for rodents, termites, ants, and other critters. It provides shelter, hides their entry points into your house, and creates a highway for them to access your roof and walls. Once they're inside, they multiply fast, chewing through wiring, destroying insulation, and creating serious health hazards. Getting rid of an established infestation is difficult and almost always requires a professional exterminator. All of this excess vegetation traps moisture, which leads to our next problem: mold. Clogged gutters, vines on the walls, and dense shrubs all prevent sunlight and air from drying your property. This creates the perfect damp environment for mold to thrive, both inside and outside your walls. Mold isn't just ugly, it's a serious health hazard that can cause respiratory issues. Professional mold remediation is another costly, specialized service. The financial impact is crystal clear when you compare prevention versus repair. Regular maintenance, like annual tree trimming, gutter cleaning, and lawn care, might have a manageable yearly cost. It keeps your property in great shape, maintains its value, and prevents emergencies. But if you ignore the overgrowth, for the first year you save that money. But after 18 to 24 months, you're facing foundation cracks, a leaking roof, and a pest infestation. The repair costs will skyrocket, easily costing 10 or 20 times more than years of preventative maintenance. Your property value plummets, and what seemed like short-term savings becomes a long-term financial disaster. So, what are the red flags? Keep an eye out for visible cracks in your foundation or walls, water stains on ceilings, a musty odor, or any signs of pests. If you see sagging gutters, rotting wood, or doors and windows that suddenly stick, it's time to act. Don't wait. The solution is professional overgrowth removal and property preservation. This isn't just about making things look nice. It's about protecting your biggest investment. A professional service can safely trim and remove dangerous trees, clear out invasive vines and shrubs, clean your gutters, and haul away all the debris. They have the right equipment and expertise to do the job safely and efficiently. The bottom line is that overgrowth is a serious financial threat. Prevention is always cheaper than repair. Investing in regular property maintenance is one of the smartest decisions you can make. It protects you from liability, keeps your property value high, and prevents those nightmare scenarios of costly emergency repairs. If you're in the Louisville area and see any of these warning signs, or if you just want to get ahead of the problem, we're here to help. At Billy Goats, we specialize in professional overgrowth removal and property preservation that keeps your investment safe, valuable, and attractive. From tree trimming and debris removal to gutter cleaning and lawn maintenance, we handle the tough work that protects your property. Don't let a small problem turn into a financial catastrophe. Give us a call or visit our website today to learn how we can help. All our contact info is in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more property maintenance tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you in the next one.